Welcome to physics class. So today we want to look at energy resources, and at the end of the lesson, students should be able to explain renewable and non-renewable energy sources, differentiate between renewable and non-renewable energy. Now we have two classifications of energy resources. The first one is the non-renewable energy sources, and the second one is the renewable energy sources. What are non-renewable energy sources? Non-renewable energy sources are sources of energy that cannot be replenished by natural resources. And we have examples of non-renewable energy sources, such as fossil fuel. For example, we have coal, crude oil, and gas as examples of fossil fuel. We also have nuclear fuel. Example, we have uranium, thorium, radium, and so on. These are examples of non-renewable energy. This is coal, this is crude oil, and this is uranium, and this is production of electricity from gas. And we should know that fossil fuel or fossils are remains of organisms buried beneath the earth's surface for 1,000 years, and they can be extracted and can be used as a source of energy. And fossil fuel are usually hydrocarbon, that is components of hydrogen and carbon. Renewable energy sources or renewable energy, those are energy that can be easily replenished by natural resources, meaning that such energy can come again after you use it. You can get it back again and again. And we have examples such as water, sun, geothermal, tidal waves, biomass, and wind. Those are examples of renewable energy sources or renewable energy resources. So let's take all these examples one after the other. Water or hydro. As we all know that water can be used to generate electricity. Flowing water can turn large turbine to produce electricity, and this is a very safe, clean, and reliable ways of producing electricity. And 80% of electricity produced are generated from water or hydro. Especially in Nigeria, we have dams like Kanji Dam, Shiroro Dam, Jeba Dam, Tiga Dam, and so on to produce electricity. Sun or solar. We rely on the sun for most of the energy we use. We use sun to dry clothes, we use it to boil water, and so on. The sun is the fairly average star, which is about 150 million kilometers away, and we can feel the effect of the sun here on Earth. Even other planets feel the effect, and most of the energy we use comes from the sun, but only a very little is used directly from the sun. We can directly make electricity from sunlight with the use of solar cell, and it is used extensively for powering satellites. Some rechargeable battery, roadside lamps, powering water pumps, and so on. The world's largest photovoltaic or solar plants. We have the Desert Sunlight Solar Farm in the United States, the Topaz Solar Farm in the United States, the Adla Solar Park in India, and the Tengia Desert Solar Park in China. Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is simply the energy that we generate beneath the rock, and this can be done by probing it with the use of a strong devices. So when we probe it, we can take away energy beneath the rock. Why? Because we know that the interior of the earth is hot, and this can be probed to generate electricity and to supply hot water within the community. So we can pump water down the rock, then we can now do what? Pump it out again. We can inject it out. So when we inject that water out, that water will be hot because we know that the interior of the earth is hot. So, and we can also use that device to generate electricity and also to supply hot water within the community. So rock are usually found in places where there are active volcanoes, e.g. Iceland. And we have examples of geothermal plants. One, we have the Laderello geothermal complex in Italy. We have the Cerro Prieto geothermal power station in Mexico. We have the McBurn geothermal complex in Philippines. Tidal waves. A tidal waves is a shallow water waves caused by the gravitational interaction between the sun, moon, and earth on the ocean or sea. Tidal energy has the potential for future electricity generation, and we have examples of tidal plants in the world. Example, we have the Shinwa Lake Tidal Power Station in South Korea. We also have the Lagrange Tidal Plant in France. We have the Swansea Bay Tidal Lagoon in the United Kingdom, and so on. Biomass. These are materials derived from living things, and they can be used directly as well, whether you let it to decompose or you use it the way they are. And we have biomass components of biomass like wood, like charcoal, like biogas. We also have industrial resources or waste or animal residue, forestry residue, crop residues. We can use those things as biomass to generate electricity or as a source of energy. Examples of biomass plants. We have the Topila in Finland. We have Polarnik in Poland. We have Iron Bridge in UK, and so on. Wind energy. Wind energy is a very safe, clean, and reliable way of producing electricity. Just that the amount of energy produced are very, very low. And we have wind power plants such as Gansu Wind Farm in China. We have the Buffalo Gap Wind Farm in Texas. Differences between renewable and non-renewable energy. Renewable energy, as we all know, they are energy sources or resources that can be replenished by natural resources, while non-renewable energy are those energy that cannot be replenished by natural resources. And some of renewable energy technology do not pollute the environment, but that of non-renewable energy, we know that it pollutes the environment. Take this test.